Hi, I'm Ellen Kratka. If you're watching this video, it's probably because you're looking for assistance to improve some area of your life. It could be your health, relationships, business or career, or life purpose, finances, anything else you can think of, or all of the above. And you're wondering if I'm the person who can deliver the results you're looking for. Well, I call the work that I do Results Beyond Belief in order to put the focus on your results, your outcomes, not my opinions or on practices or remedies that you're hoping will work, but on the actual results. And I offer a free sample session so you can try it out and experience that before you make any further commitment with me. If you'd like to set up a free sample session, just fill your name and email in on the form that you'll find right next to this video. Since there's no risks to you, nothing to pay for that time, I do hope you'll take the next step of setting that up if you haven't already done so. Now let me tell you what will happen in our free session and any others you choose to do with me. First, I'll tell you what the work is not. It's not coaching or talk therapy, and you'll actually be doing very little talking in our session because I don't need a lot of explanation from you to know what's at the root of the problem. Instead, I rely on insight, which is a combination of feeling and intuition. And I won't be doing a lot of talking either, because it's not words that create the change. It's my connection with your physical intelligence and its relationship to your mind, your body, and your spiritual being, especially the parts of your mind that are beneath the surface of the ocean, if you think of an iceberg, and the parts that you're not aware of. These are your subconscious and non-conscious mind. By the way, that's the second reason I call the work Results Beyond Belief, because it doesn't matter what you believe consciously. What matters is what's going on in those other parts of the mind, and that's where the change has to happen. The work is also not healing, at least in the way you're accustomed to thinking about it, because there are no processes that take time. Everything is immediate. What we will be doing is based on the understanding that in the way you exist on Earth, you function just like a computer, with a database, an operating system, and even a delete button. In fact, you could think of yourself and all other life forms as the original computers from which the others were derived. The only difference between you and the computers you're accustomed to working with is that, first of all, your database is infinite, and second of all, your delete button is simple acknowledgement. Now, most people don't have a lot of difficulty accepting the idea that the data they hold in their consciousness is infinite, even though that number is bigger than anything you can imagine. But most people also still tend to blame outer causes and circumstances for their problems. So they blame a virus for being sick, or an angry boss or spouse for their bad mood, or a job that doesn't pay enough for their financial circumstances. But the truth is that everything you experience in your life and in your body is a reflection of what already existed in your internal consciousness, and that's where the change has to happen. Now I'd like to go a little bit more into the human delete button idea. You are designed so that whenever the true cause or causes of your problem are acknowledged, your consciousness immediately reconfigures itself to be free of that problem and the consciousness about it. Isn't that cool? And from a spiritual perspective, what's happening is that you're bringing the light of awareness or unconditional acceptance, also known as love, to the part of you that's been holding the problem. And that allows you to be free of the idea of having a problem, and when you do that, your external reality can change. The reason you've held on to problems from the past, if this process is so simple, is because you haven't identified all of the causes embedded in the problem. You've probably identified some of them, and those things are no longer affecting you. But it's what you have not yet identified that's still having an impact. And so my role is to assist you by finding the things that you have not been able to perceive yet, so that we don't keep going over old ground. Now, I'd like you to note that you're the one making the change here, not me. I'm not sending you energy. I'm not clearing anything out of your field. I'm simply acknowledging what you have not, and that, in conjunction with your physical intelligence, your operating system, facilitates the deletion of the problem. To say this a slightly different way, your operating system or physical intelligence, just like the one in any computer, continues to apply all programs until they are removed by you. So these are all the programs that have been installed from the beginning of your creation up to the present, and even the ones that concern your future. You could also use your operating system to install new programs or beliefs. The new program may be as simple as reconnecting parts of yourself that have become disconnected, or as complex as aligning you with everything you need to do to lose weight, have an abundant income, or improve your relationships. You could even start to believe that you are valuable, loved, deserving, or doing a great job. In sessions with me, we'll align you energetically throughout your entire consciousness with the beliefs required, which is a much more effective strategy than thinking about it or trying to use willpower to make it happen. Simple directions to your physical intelligence, which I will make on your behalf, accomplish this part of the work. Finally, as a bonus, all my clients receive some basic training in how to continue the work on your own. So you can look forward to feeling more and more confident in your ability to resolve problems on your own and start to take them much less seriously. If you like what you've heard, I encourage you once more to take the next step of scheduling a free sample session with me. And if you have any questions about the ideas presented here, feel free to contact me beforehand, or I can just answer them all in that session. I look forward to speaking with you.